Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we're gonna go over what people are saying behind your back. And if this is your very first time in this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I am an energy reader and this channel is all about tarot readings, connecting with the divine and channeled messages. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're totally new to pick a card specific readings, all you have to do is pick a number that you're drawn to between 1, 2, and 3. Or if you need visuals, we can look over here and you can pick a deck. The purple one is pile number 1, pile number 2, the crystal deck, and the light seers deck, pile number 3. So whichever deck you're drawn to, then go down to the description box below. You'll find the number that you chose, click on the timestamp, and that's where your reading will start. All this art here you see in the studio that I'm currently in are all of my own art. If you want to check out my online art gallery, feel free to do so in the link in the description box below as well. And without further ado, let's start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for being here and supporting this channel by checking this video out. And if you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. Let's find out what people are saying behind your back. This can be good, this can be bad. It just, you know, people are people and they're gonna say what they're gonna say, they're gonna think what they think, they're gonna feel what they feel. So, let be and let live for things that are outside of your control and focus on the best possible you possibly can. And whatever happens with other people and what they think is really none of your business. But we're here, so let's find out. So I feel like, okay, immediately, let's go over these cards. I'm gonna get some clarity cards as well. But the first thing I see is that you guys have people feel like you're a very patient person. So generally it's a positive vibe people get from you, and what they say behind your back is that you are, yeah, it's quite positive actually. You guys are, sorry, I'm just gathering my thoughts here. Right, okay, it's like the aura of the universe being inside of you, and they feel like when they're around you, it's like the universe is with you as well. You know, some people that are a little bit more closed off to the universe and connecting with source and all that fun stuff, you have that. Some people don't have that. You can feel it. They're just a little bit more like you're just talking to their ego, talking to the human self. Whereas in your case, when people talk to you, they feel like they're talking to the universe at the same time because you're so spiritual and so connected. You guys, when you leave the room and what people generally say about you, I don't feel like there's a whole lot of gossip, which is nice. It's generally we're trying to aim for a drama-free life, right? And people feel like you're a very patient person, that even though when people notice when things go wrong in your life, I don't know, maybe you're a little bit, you're not very, you don't really hide your problems, I feel, or maybe you try to, but actually people can see right through that and they can tell that something is going wrong in your life, and you're doing your best to be patient with yourself and with the universe at the same time. So you guys are highly passionate. People can see that you're very motivated. I don't see anything wrong here. I don't see any like bad gossip. I just want to usually like to get all the gunk out and then we go into the positives, but we're going straight into generally the positive aspects of you and what people are saying behind your back. And people generally, okay, yeah, they feel like you're highly passionate about what you do and you have a lot of creative energy and people can feel that. Interesting. I feel like this is a very spiritual group. You guys don't rub people off the wrong way ever. Almost never. I don't want to say never. Because you have the universe card. I mean, there's a lot of cards in this deck, and you guys got the universe card and the waiting game. So that tells me you guys are just highly patient and also very spiritual. On top of that, you got the tree wisdom. So it's like literally you guys are very wise souls, old souls, and you guys are able to navigate through life through your you know, with your intuition and also knowing what to do because you've gone through so much in life. At the same time, I feel like you're kind of more, okay, here's sort of like a gossipy thing about you that people say behind your back, is that you're very to yourself. They're like, they wish you would open up to them a little bit more, and they want you to just share your inner world with them more. And they're like, it's like almost, I feel like your friends or maybe a love interest feels like you guys don't open up to them a lot, and they feel like you're keeping a lot to yourself, and they wish that you would share your world with them a little bit more. But it is what it is. It's not like a very pulling energy. I feel like it's just something they think about sometimes, something that bothers them here and there, but generally they accept who you are. So they know that you need your alone time. They know that you need to rejuvenate and recharge in your unique way. So people recognize that, and they say that you're highly creative and highly introspective. And the things that people say behind your back are generally about, you know, acknowledging that you like to keep to yourself sometimes, and you're also very creative and intelligent in the world of arts and in the way that you and if it's not about creativity that you guys have any focus on, it's about your passion, it's about your drive, and people can see that, and they're like, yeah, like when group number one, these guys are this person's very ambitious, and when they know what they want, they go after it. I find that people also admire you in a sense that when you want to get something or want to achieve something, people have the perception that you always get what you want as well. So that's one thing that people sort of acknowledge when you're not in the room, or you're just not present in the conversation. The things that they talk about are like, this person, when they want something, they work hard for it and they actually get what they want, and it's super inspiring and motivating. And this is like a very positive reading. I'm trying to get some dirt for you guys, some tea, but you guys are generally a likable person, and the fact that you guys like to keep to yourself and you focus on your work, you focus on your passions, you focus on your goals. I can see that with the occupation cards. So I mean, you're not really out there trying to stir up drama or be on people's bad side. I really hope people don't, I mean, why would you intentionally do that in the first place? We're all here doing our best, and you guys truly are an example of just truly trying to do your best. The only thing is that people wish that they can share your world a little bit more with you, but I mean, that's not how you operate. You need to take the time to process your emotions and process your ideas and goals and vision, and that's how you recharge as well, is spending time with yourself and connecting to the universe, or whichever way it is that you guys use to recharge is just a little bit more on the side of seclusion, if that makes sense. Yeah, the occupation card paired with fulfillment, wisdom, Knight of Wands. It's all about you being focused and not distracted at all. You're just doing you, which is so pure. Good for you guys, group number one. And people recognize that. They're like, no one can sway you. They know, like, okay, literally their opinions don't matter. Sometimes it does, sometimes it affects you, but I mean, that's not people's perception. I feel like there's going to be a lot of in and outs and cutouts because of my technology today is being a little wonky. So thank you for your patience with that. But you guys have a lot of patience. You guys get it. You guys get that there's trials and tribulations of life, and you have to be patient with people. You have to be patient with yourself, and you guys have that energy about you that people recognize. Yeah, you guys are laser focused. You're cool, calm, collected, and you're just focused on your own lane. So that's the biggest thing that people say and notice behind your back. They don't really say a whole lot. It's mostly positive. I feel like people's impression of you is that this girl, this man knows what he or she wants. And you're just gonna focus on that and mind your own business and go after that. You guys have really beautiful cards coming out. It really speaks to how people view you, and what they say behind your back is that you're very spiritually in tune. We already know that, but we have more emphasis because look at you, you're basically a modern monk, and you have the compass sort of symbology behind you, which means you're very in tune with your guiding system, and the waters around you, you're just in the flow of your zone. So it's like people say behind your back, like, this person's just really in their zone, really in their flow, really focused on their path, and really focused on what they want in life. And when they do, and when, like, most of the time you guys get what you want. I see that because of this fulfillment card and how juicy and plump this peach looks, and how vibrant this moon is behind the cloud here, that you're just really in tune with the cycles of life, and really in tune with how you are and how hardworking you are. And you really just, I mean, these two cards here speaks about the same thing, where you guys just like to keep to yourself and you don't share everything. And I mean, good for you guys. You shouldn't be sharing everything and anything with the world, because I mean, so what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? It's like spreading your energy out into this big wide world is so unnecessary. So, and you guys know that, and that's a great thing about having that type of approach to life, is that people get more curious about you, and actually they respect you more, because if you're just a loose-lipped person where you're just talking about everything and anything under the sun, everything you're thinking, everything you're doing, I mean, where's the mystery? Who are you? It's really unnecessary to, and also it's draining. It's not good. So you guys are able to keep to yourself and do really well in keeping the information that you want to keep safe and close to your heart, very close to your heart, and only the people that are worthy and have earned your trust will know what you're up to. And when they do get to know the truth of who you are, they feel special. They feel like they need to earn their place in your life, which is a really great way to go about things. Group number one, good for you guys. Number one. They almost wish that you would like come out more and socialize with them a little bit more, because they really actually like your energy. Like the people that say things behind your back, I feel like it's almost like your close circle, your close friends, or even your partner. Just like they want to connect with you more, they want to know you more, they want to spend more time with you. But it's like you as a person, you're just so freaking whole and complete that you don't need anyone to complete. All right, major technical difficulties today, boys and girls. So we're gonna make it through this reading. Queen of Wands, you guys are just super, yeah, look at you. You're so independent, so in your zone. You're like, wow, look at this thing I've created with my own brain, my own heart, my own soul, my own hands. And people like don't dare, like you have fire all around you, and people, it's like there's this sort of distance you have from the world, rightly so, because you want to protect your energy. And you learn that from experience. You just let people in before and they really just rained on your parade, whereas now you're really just lighting up all your fires and really just letting yourself be in your own sauce for once. And you don't know when you're going to come out of that. You really enjoy just being in your own space, in your own zone, in your own sauce, in your own vibration, listening to your own music instead of being distracted by everyone else's energies. So very positive reading, group number one. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, consider giving it a giant thumbs up, and sorry about all the technical issues, and hopefully I will see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, group number two. Thank you so much for being here. How are we all doing? If you'd like to tip, my PayPal link is in the description box below. And let's find out what people are saying behind your back. It can be good, it can be bad, it could be neutral. We'll find out what people are saying, okay? So, oh, I miss this deck. I love the visuals in this deck. It speaks to me so much. This is beautiful crystal circle deck, and it's just everything right now. Interesting. You guys are a catch. You guys are so unique. You guys are so, I want to say sensual, and people are sexually drawn to you. You guys have that attractiveness about you. Maybe this is only targeted to one specific person, or if maybe it's like this is more romantic related, but let's get deeper into this. But generally the first vibe I get is that people have this wow factor to people, and that's what people, but when you leave the room or when you're not in the conversation, that's what people feel about you, is that you are this absolute special, unique person that is not to be taken for granted. You guys, I think of like, you know, someone that is a really valued person in a friend group, or, you know, just someone that is almost very close to being on a pedestal. Like, I don't want to say you're fully on a pedestal to some people, but you're almost there. Like, people really see highly of you. That's for sure. This is very positive so far, which is good. We want to be positive in life. And I feel like generally, as a collective, the human race, we have improved a lot in terms of not thinking badly of people. I'm sure there are so many people out there that are just fully toxic still. But I have noticed a massive improvement in how generally people are these days. They like to mind their own business, and when they think of people, you know, karma is a real thing, and people are catching on to that. So with you, there's nothing but to admire about you. You guys are, I want to almost feel like you guys have some Leo placements in your chart. Maybe it's not in your sun, maybe it is your sun, maybe you guys are Leo suns, but somewhere in your chart there's some Leo energy, or just in general you as a person, there's some fiery laser focus, very fiery Leo type energy, where it's loud and proud and just big and bold, that type of an energy. So that's going on for you guys. People, that's what they say. They're like, this person is so unique, like your looks are so striking, and you just make a good impression on people. Like, it's not that it's good or bad, you just leave a strong impression on people, and people remember you as well. You know, some people are a little bit more forgettable than others, let's be honest, and you guys in that realm of things, you guys are highly memorable people. When they're going about their life and they're just reflecting on their days, on the people they met, and the life events that have unfolded in the recent past, you as a person pops up more than anything, because there's something about you, that your looks, the way you hold yourself, the way you talk is just very outstanding. So that is amazing. You guys shine bright. There's a lot of male energy here. So whether it is that you guys are actual guys watching this, or you are a female that just simply has that dominant divine masculine energy that is strong in you, where you are alpha female, you are alpha in general, alpha male and alpha females, you guys are the alphas, group number 2, because not only are you unique and special and people see you as a catch, you radiate like the sun, and you radiate so bright. And at the same time, you have this almost responsible nature, and people see that you're able to plant seeds and see successes in the things that you think, the things that you do, the things that you grow. There's like this level of success that people can feel from your energy. And it's not about material success, it's that you as a person, you just have this loud and proud, bright, big and bold kind of aura around you. And so I see that massively in this card, and this is about that sensual side. When your crush, your romantic partner, people that are in that realm in your life, when you're not in the room, they just think about how good looking you are and how attractive you are. I feel a sense of infatuation when it comes to people in your life that look at you romantically. There is like this sense of, so in that sense, it's almost like an advice for you guys that's coming through is, you know, when you're dating, when you're out there romantically, or if you have a partner, I mean, just, you know, ground yourself well, almost help them ground them in who you truly are, instead of, because people can get really lost in projecting what they want you to be instead of who you actually are. So you guys can very easily fall into that category of people making assumptions about you because they just want you. It's like you almost have this picture perfect power couple vibe, like you are their perfect match because you fit their cookie cutter way of viewing life and what a couple should be. So that is just one thing, and that's super toxic. You want to make sure that the other person's getting to know you and being curious about you, instead of them showing signs of, okay, let's move in together because I think you fit my life in the way I want you to, and I like your looks, I like the way you are, but I want you to fit. Like, that stuff is so annoying. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going on a little rant about that, but it's important to, hold your distance on some of the people in your life, or maybe one person, and make sure that this person is actually getting to know you before you give yourself to them. Because, I mean, a lot of people hold this image, make assumptions, come to conclusions about who you are as an individual, and then all of a sudden they're disappointed down the road because they didn't actually take the time to get to know you as who you actually are. So sometimes there's that going on. Okay, wow, amazing. So you guys are powerful individuals, like in so many departments. You guys are just firing on all cylinders. So highly positive reading. You leave a very good impression. Let me feel. I feel like some of your exes feel like they lost out on a very good opportunity because they're realizing how amazing you are as a person, and you are just continually glowing and growing in so many ways, and they thought that you would do worse than they thought that you wouldn't do very well if you broke up with them. They thought that you would be better off with them. All that nasty stuff that exes think about sometimes, like, your life was so good with me, like you're nothing without me, stuff like that. But actually you guys are doing so much better than if you were to have stayed with them. You guys are growing and glowing in so many ways. And you guys have improved yourself in so many ways. I should probably find some better words than generally so many ways, but you guys are. This is a general reading. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You guys are healers, absolutely. And that tells me, on top of having the healing energy and the spiritual attunement and being so in tune with your intuition and in tune with, healing your wounds. And that's why you have been glowing up, and that's why you have been growing and outdoing your exes. I know that that's not a really healthy way to focus your energies on. Like, that's the last thing you should focus on. Just focus on yourself and growing as an individual, which you guys have done really well on, because you have this snake symbology, and it's almost like a mother snake that is protecting her egg, and the egg resembles your inner self, your inner soul, and you guys are protecting that and healing that on so many levels. And it's almost like you're glowing up from the inside out, and that's the most powerful way to have a glow up and become a better person and evolve further into your next best thing in life. And that is massive when you start noticing shifts in your life, new people coming into your life that are noticing how talented you are, new opportunities, new doors opening, friends that are respecting you more, all of those good little insights and little signs, little nudges from the universe. You guys have been getting all of them because you guys truly have been doing the work. And there's a star here which talks about opportunities, because you have been doing the work. And if you haven't already experienced opportunities opening up, I feel you guys truly will start drawing in people that are meant for you, that will help you in the next phase of your life in terms of career and relationships, friendships, and health, mental health, all of that. You guys are doing such a great job. You are a catch. And when I think about your ex, I don't know why Spirit is bringing me back to your exes so much. Maybe you guys need to hear it, but your exes, they can see. Before, you were this kind of gray matter that they didn't really see you for who you truly are, which is this beautiful, magical gem that shines so bright, and they couldn't recognize that because they just couldn't see it, because they weren't at that level of consciousness. They weren't aware enough. I mean, it's really not personal. That's just where they were in their life. And so now they're starting to see behind the walls, behind the veil, behind the masks that you put on, that in fact you guys are an absolute unique, you are a rare gem, a rare stone, a rare catch to be sought after. They are now seeing that crystal inside of you that is so magical, and that you guys have been shining brighter than ever before because you've done the work. This is so amazing, and that makes you more attractive. Again, and we have this stone here that is like a gem. Before you had this hidden, and now you're showing the world how beautiful you are and how bright you're shining. And you guys are really doing an absolute job in becoming your best version. That's the best way to get back at anyone. I mean, that's really not the focus. I hope that's not the main focus, but in terms of getting back at your ex, okay, that's just low vibe energy. We all know that. So again, oh my gosh, you guys are a juicy pile of people. Group number 2, you guys are the nectar, the juicy honey that people crave, okay? The energy that you bring to the room is refreshing, is malleable, is open, is healing. You guys have that healing energy, and your exes missed out on that. The people in your life in the past that have rejected you are missing out on that, okay? I don't know why we're going back to exes so much here. But you as a person, when you're not in the room, the things that people say behind your back are that you guys are improving a lot in life, and that you're blooming into this magnificent, giant, powerful flower. I want to say you're strong. You guys are attractive from an inside way. You guys are attractive. It's like an inside glowing out, and people can see that you are a transparent person energetically, and that's a very refreshing feeling. You have addressed your inner world, and you have acknowledged your inner world, and you have done the healing, and you have done the work to overcome your traumas and overcome your insecurities and overcome so many things. And you guys are glowing on such a massively next level type of way, and a lot of people are noticing that, and that's highly attractive as well. You guys are the bright sun in the ocean. You guys are as powerful as these waves in this imagery we see. You guys are just glowing, again, more glowing energy. You guys have this almost the sun card here, but this is the king in this deck. But again, I see the sun shining bright here, you guys, and I feel the power from the waves. That's you guys, group number 2, and people feel the power of who you are. They don't dare to say anything bad about you. Anyone that says anything bad about you is because they couldn't have you in the past. That's why, I think maybe that's why Spirit wanted to talk about your exes a few times there, because the main thing that is said at, like, you know, ill things that have been said about you are mainly from people that couldn't have you, your exes that you've you know, rejected you, or that maybe they've broken up with you, and now they're realizing what a catch and what an amazing person you truly are, which is so sad. But I mean, it is what it is, and it's their loss. It truly is. And vigilance, you guys are, you know, you're set out on a journey, and sometimes people can't find you because you're just minding your own business, shining your light and being the awesome you that you are. And sometimes people, like, you're almost like that fish, like sometimes you want to catch a fish, but they're slippery and they just let you just slip away. And some people see you as that, you just slip away, they're trying to catch you, but you just slip away. You have a fighting spirit. I just heard that you guys have a fighting spirit, so that tells me you guys just are very like heartstrong, headstrong, and people know that, you know, there's nothing weak about you. People are almost sometimes intimidated by you, especially these days with the amount that you have evolved, and you're able to overcome all these obstacles. People see that you overcome your obstacles. Like, some people have really noticed from your past that you have gone through all these trials and tribulations, and you've really come to terms with who you are, and it really shows how much work you've done on yourself, in your career, in your appearance, and how you are these days. So that was a powerful reading, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. That's the message I have for you guys, and remember to give it a giant thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for checking this video out and being here. If you'd like to tip, my PayPal link is in the description box below. And let's look at what people are saying behind your back, group number 3. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be neutral. So let's find out what the general gossip is when you leave the room. Okay. Interesting. Some people are intimidated by your power, intimidated by your abilities to see through the BS and read between the lines. Some people are almost afraid to be around you, and they don't know why they are afraid, but they just are, because they know that they can't get away with anything. Queen of Cups, very passionate and very, sorry, it's more about emotions. So Queen of Cups, highly attuned. Okay, sorry, let me start again. So you guys have the High Priestess, which immediately tells me you guys are psychic. And the first energy I picked up on is that you guys are really, you see everything. Some people don't see everything. They don't notice everything because they just simply don't have that awareness. But you guys really do notice the details and really do notice the energies in the room, the energies of the person you're talking to. You notice everything, and people can feel the energy. Energy never lies, and even though some people don't acknowledge that it exists, they can still feel it, and they have no idea why they're feeling it, but they're feeling it. And with you guys, they feel that level of, it's like when you're looking into their eyes, they see and feel that you're piercing through their soul, because you can see what's going on in their life and their integrity and who they are as a person. Are they trustworthy? Are they not trustworthy? Are they a good person? You can see it. You can see whether if they're a good person or not. You can just tell from your feelings. You're psychic, you're empathic. You guys, group number 3, are my psychic bunch. Highly emotional. Your waters are high. And water is all about, you know, empathy and, again, psychic abilities and feeling into people, feeling into yourself, and being aware and being super attuned to that awareness and clarity that you guys have of people, of life, of situations, of events, all of that great stuff. 4 of Pentacles. Sorry, that was super distracting. Okay, sorry, 4 of Pentacles. That is, okay. Sorry, let me get a clarity card with that. So not only are you guys intimidating in the fact that you're powerful in a psychic way, you guys keep to yourself as well. You guys are able, you have that, it's like, you know, someone that is a little bit on the quiet side. You guys like to just scan the room before you make your move. Essentially, in a social setting, you guys have that nature in you where you are careful with who you open up to, and people can feel that. They just don't get you, okay? That's it. They don't have anything to say because they don't get you. You are operating at such a higher level than most people that when they see you, when they interact with you, when they're in the same room as you, they don't really know what to think. They don't know what to feel. They don't really know what to say, because you are plugged into so much more in life than most people. psychically, and possibly even literally. You guys are connected to maybe networks, clubs, people that are above and beyond the norm, I want to say. So recognition and reward. There's so much success cards, so much acknowledgement of just amazing things that you guys have earned in your life as well. So, but again, I see so much power here. This is an interesting energy. Yeah, people don't know what to say when you're not around, because they almost don't dare to say anything about you because they just haven't figured you out. And whenever they do say anything behind your back, they're mostly just asking questions. It's like, what is this person about? Like, where's she from? Where is he from? What do they do? Like, people are curious about you. They don't really know how to approach you because you have like the knowledge. You just have that, and it's not even intimidation. It's more so that they just don't even know like who you are, what you are, and because you're operating at a higher level, they just don't get you. They're not there. They're on a frequency scale. They're at a, I don't want to say lower or higher, right or wrong. It's just a level of awareness. You just have you're just tapped into a whole lot more information than most people. And you guys are able to find successes and reap your rewards that you've earned. And you guys, it's like you guys have lived so many lives, and that you're tuned into all the dimensions that are connected to one another, if that makes any sense. Interesting. You guys are really good with children as well. I feel like you guys are good with that. And on top of that, besides all the wisdom and almost kind of intimidation and power that you guys have, I know that you guys have this ability to just enjoy life so much more. When you do decide to go out there and have fun, you're able to enjoy life in such a grand way, and people notice that. They're like, wow, this person really is living their life, and they're just chill and they're good, they're calm, cool, collected, but they're also having a massively good time. So I feel like you guys are really tuned in, tapped in with source, and also you get a lot of great inspiration from the universe, and people know that you have that power. Courage to step into life. Interesting. The raven or the crow, I can't really decipher, but look at that powerful card. Again, people are just don't know you, and they don't dare to say anything about you because there is this energy about you as a person where they feel like if they say anything bad, it's going to come back to haunt them. It's like if any feelings that they get is that they don't dare to say anything, because yeah, you're just someone that's not to be messed with. I feel group number 3. You know what's funny? I get that vibe that people have tried to bring you down or have tried to say something nasty about you, but like the person that they were talking to actually defended you, and they were like, how do you know that? Why would you say that? And I I'm sure that person's like group number 3. You guys are good people. Why would you want to say that or think that you don't even know that person? So it's an interesting incident. Okay, that's it's a little thing that happened in your energy, group number 3. Group number 3, what are people saying behind your back? Yeah, people are, it's like, there's some people out there, which is so nasty, but it is what it is. It's like they're trying to bring you down. They're trying to find ways to get at you, but you really give them no angle, which is so good. You guys protect your energy really well. You give people no angle, and you guys are actually, okay, on the positive side, Spirit wants to just go into the positive side of things. You guys are a great mentor figure. People feel like they can learn a lot from you. People feel like they do learn a lot from you. And that's the thing about people that do defend you, is like, what are you talking about? This person has such a big heart. This person is so talented. There's nothing bad to say. There's only good things to say about you. So it's like, okay, yeah, like whenever anyone says badly about you, they look like a clown. They look like they're, my cat's really meowy right now. Hopefully, she's so needy these days. It's so cute. But let me finish this reading first. So yeah, you guys, when people are trying to speak badly of you, okay, one second. This resembles people's lips, and it's this gem. Whenever your name or you as a person ever is on anyone's lips or in conversations being talked about, it's only nothing but good things, because I see this gem here and it resembles the type of words and the type of energy that comes out of people's mouths is only good things. And the comic, when someone says anything bad of you, they just look like a fool. You're like this majestic horse. A gem, again. So many gem symbologies. You guys are such a unicorn in the haystack. You guys are such a beautiful, radiant, deep, spiritual, psychic, powerful, radiant individual, and people know that, and people can see that, and people, you are just this shiny, glittery person. Interesting. People do notice that you guys are going through some sort of transformation right now, some sort of dark night of the soul right now, because they can see and feel, although you guys have so much more going on than like most people and awareness than most people, one thing that people do notice is how you're able to handle your darkness and how you're able to find the light in situations. And it's because you are forever evolving into this greater being. I know this is the nature of this reading is about what the tea is on you, and it's almost a gossipy nature, but I can't help it to get so deep in these readings, because what matters is your soul's growth, and what matters is your happiness, your fulfillment, and all of those things. And so I find these readings, even though I want to keep it shallow and fun, it always gets to this really deep layer, especially you guys group number 3. You guys are psychic, spiritual, and all those fun things. So naturally, we're gonna talk about that anyway. You guys are going through this, and you guys are able to go through such a magical phase in your life where people can see the colors that shine through. People can see that you guys are able to see the light in the darkness and make good things come out of bad things. And again, and in another way, you are able to shine the light in darkness, in other people's darkness. So you've done nothing but help people. You are the light, you are the sun in some people's lives. They're very curious about, you know, how do you even do what you do, and why are you so talented? How did you get there? Stuff like that. People, I mean, it's more so curiosity questions like that. And they know, yeah, this is such a beautiful stone, but so powerful. The red in here is so strong. And you guys are this really strong, powerful crystal that also has depth and power and influence. So people see that. That's their impression of you. That's the message I had for you guys, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, consider giving me a giant thumbs up, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.